Hey everybody, Jason and John here for Everyday Crypto, sponsored by CryptoTaxShield.com. Jason, thanks so much for sitting down. Got a lot of stuff going on today and yesterday, so I thought I'd get you on the air and do a quick episode.
John, thanks for having me. I appreciate it as always.
You bet. So, obvious elephant in the room. I want to get started with Terra Luna. I know some stuff's going on there, and then we can just maybe give a kind of a 30,000-foot view of how that sort of is tentacling out into the crypto world. So I'll just go ahead and set you loose. Let's talk about Terra Luna and what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I could, please, if you find any educational or entertainment value in this all, please like and subscribe. It helps us help you, and we appreciate it. And please do your own research. We are not financial advisors.
Correct.
Yeah, so the last 40 hours has been a bloodbath in crypto, all related to Terra Luna. Terra Luna is down some 95%.
Wow.
And so most people the story will be like, oh my gosh, crypto's down, it's so volatile, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
That's not the real story. The real story is that this was not an organic collapse of a project in crypto. This was a well planned out attack by the biggest asset manager on earth, BlackRock, also Citadel. And they attacked it, not even like in a friendly way. They reached out to Do Kwon, who's the founder of Terra Luna, and they said, "Hey, look, we want to buy a bunch of or sell a bunch of Bitcoin. We want to do it over the counter as to not manipulate the prices of the market."
Right.
Do Kwon fell for it, and the second they did, they attacked and they went after the stable coin. That's how they went after it. The whole Terra Luna ecosystem is based around the stable coin. And if you can depeg that stable coin, that whole market crashes. They couldn't have done this to Ethereum because Ethereum isn't based on one stable coin, but Terra Luna is. And that's what they did. And I wouldn't be shocked at all if you were to find out that somehow the government was behind this at some point. Well, because I always said, decentralized finance, decentralized stablecoins are a direct threat to the banking system, and the centralized currency systems. And Terra Luna was the biggest threat of them all. So that's what happened. Yeah,
I mean, I'm not a big. We all enjoy conspiracy theories. I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy, but I find it interesting with inflation up, supply chain issues, all this other stuff. Which those kinds of things would sort of, in a perfect world, direct people to crypto that aren't necessarily in it. So I find the timing interesting. That we have all this stuff over here going on, and now all of a sudden attacks are coming in from this angle. It's interesting, at least.
The proof is in the pudding. Like, there's several articles already starting to come out about the proof that BlackRock was behind this.
Right.
And the real joke of the matter is the SEC will not go after BlackRock for this, even though probably $60 billion was liquidated. Investors like me took massive hits. I mean, anyone involved in crypto was very bullish on Terra Luna. And not only Terra Luna was affected, Bitcoin's crashed because of it. Anything that had any ties to Terra Luna has taken a hit.
Right.
But it's just the absurdity of it all. Like, you're going to I guarantee it, Janet Yellen's going to come out and point this out, that this is the dangers of stable coins. See what happened.
Right.
But everyone knows if all you do is look at her financial backers, who paid for her to get in office? It was the bankers.
Right.
And who's directly in danger or at risk of losing their business due to the power of decentralized stablecoins? Banks.
Right.
So
it's that old adage, follow the money, right? You'll find out who's behind everything, essentially. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's true.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I think Terra Luna will rebound. I think it'll take them several months to figure it out. And in Terra Luna's defense, they have let everybody cash out. I mean, they have not stopped the trading. They haven't stopped the protocol. They even said, "Hey, look, if you want to cash out, please cash out now, so we can let the dust settle and we can move forward." And I think crypto is if you survived this, it's like a badge of honor in crypto.
Right.
because every few years something crazy in crypto happens, and it's just one more story.
Mm-hmm.
But this is still the Wild West. Crypto's able to go through these things because it's so new and it's so small.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't do this to a massive entity like Amazon, right? Because it's just too big.
Sure.
But you can do it to Terra Luna because most people on Earth don't know what Terra Luna is, right?
Right.
But I think the rest of the year is going to be choppy. It's going to be sideways, up and down, up and down.
Right.
But I do think no matter what happens, by the time May rolls around 2 years from now,
mm-hmm.
that's when the next Bitcoin halving is.
Right.
By that time, no matter what happens, you're going to see a supply shock, and you're going to see Bitcoin and crypto be extremely valuable. I'm sure it'll be valuable before then.
Sure.
I don't think this bear market's going to last 2 years. I think it could last 6 months to a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just technically, we've been in a bear market for a year now. So bear markets usually last a year or 2 years.
Okay.
And we've already seen the inflation rate slow down. The CPI index was released, I think it was yesterday, and it did show that it's starting to slow down. So the Fed's increasing interest rates have the effect they wanted to have, which is positive news.
Mm-hmm.
But right now in the environment of investment, it's risk off. Right now it's considered a risk off time. So any asset that's speculative, like stocks or crypto,
right,
most people don't want to touch right now.
Sure. Interesting. So, and obviously on this channel, on this program, we don't give advice. But if people were coming to you nervous today, what would Jason do? And what is Jason doing?
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm taking this as opportunity.
Okay.
So I'm going to dollar cost average into Bitcoin for the next 2 years.
Okay.
Whether it be, a couple grand a week, whatever it is.
Sure.
Because that's usually your best. When you dollar cost average, it means you're buying on set dates every day, no matter what the price is. Like, you don't even look at the price. You just buy.
Right.
And then it's an average cost.
Mm-hmm.
And, you can buy Bitcoin right now at $30,000. It was at 45 just, 3 weeks ago? And it was at almost 70 a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, it was at $10,000.
Right.
So you can see the positive growth. And if you've got a 2 year to 5 year outlook,
mm-hmm.
I don't think you could do anything better than Bitcoin, to be honest with you.
Right. Especially at 30,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. Jason, thanks so much, man. Yeah, I saw the stuff coming out today, and I'm like, oh man, let's do an episode on this because it's just crazy. You just sometimes just as a fan, you sit back and you just go, what is happening? So it's crazy, man. But it's fun. It's fun too. If it weren't so real and affects people's wallets, it'd be fun to watch. But it's interesting. It's
never a dull day in crypto.
Right. Never. Never, ever. Well, Jason, thank you so much, my friend. And we'll do another one of these soon. And I appreciate your time.
John, you got it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Me too.